Hi there, Corby Midline, your no bullshit psychic, and I'm about 99% back. So I have enough brain and breath to do our weekly reading for the week of October 26th. Okay? Now, before I do that, I just want to tell you our free reading hour is going to be moved this week from Thursday to Tuesday, because I have a Halloween event that I have to do on Thursday night. So Tuesday night is when you can find me for the free reading hour. Let's get to our weekly reading. Everybody wanted to pipe up this week. The first card is Psychic. And no, that doesn't mean you have to consult me every week. Because remember, I always tell you, you can do what I do. I'm not special. So what this card is saying is it's time to really check your intuition rather than let your brain and all the things they're throwing at you take over. Why? Because the devil is alive and working this week. What does that mean? For me, the tarot card means constantly bedeviled by something, someone, or some situation, or holding yourself back from your highest and best. Look at everything that they're throwing at us, from the demolition of the People's House to talking about Term 3 to stopping SNAP, saying that it's okay if 42 million people in America starve. That's the devil. So, what do we need to do? We need to let go of the fears and the constant attention that we give what they're doing. This card is called Experience, but it's letting go, movement forward, and reflection. What we need to do is move forward. We couldn't stop the demolition if we wanted to. This is not like standing in front of the bulldozers. We cannot stop them from planning whatever they're planning. All we can do is be our individual Teddy Roosevelts, doing what we can with what we have where we are. What does that look like? The Bright Mother, I call her the fairy soccer mom. She's the one who runs everything. Make sure that the kids are taken care of, etc., etc., etc. What does that mean? That means what we need to do starting this week, you don't wait until November 1st, is find a way to feed the hungry. Think of it. All of a sudden, you're a 7-year-old and mom says there is no food. You can't handle that. All of us, every single one of us, has to step up and be like the fairy Bright Mother. See that people can at least eat. Yeah, you can walk around without clothing, and shelter is tough, but you must have food and drink or you perish. Ganesh says, though, be candid. Don't be afraid to speak your mind about it. Also, don't be afraid that you can't save everyone or feed everyone. This has to be an effort of everyone. If you have extra, if it's a bag of rice, if it's a couple of hours to help at a soup kitchen, whatever it is, got a little money. Because when you give money to a food bank, they can then take that and they know places to get food with the least cost. Okay? But be candid. Do what you can, not what you can't. No guilt. Community. We are needed. Every single one of us. We are needed. This is not a time when you just sit and plan for the next No Kings or write letters or whatever. You got to get your hands out there for people. I have often talked about being God's head, hand, and heart on earth. This is the time, guys. Because experiencing comes back. Remember, this is the second time we've seen that word. We have to experience being part of the community. We have to understand that right now we are the first and last, really, line of defense for 42 million of our friends and neighbors. I looked at angels, and Zadkiel is the angel of mercy and compassion. But I said, who is specific to feeding the hungry? And that's St. Nicholas. Yeah, I know. St. Nicholas is Christmas, and that's a couple of months away. But he is widely considered the saint of food and feeding the hungry. So it's time for you, if you will, to be a little early Santa Claus and reach out, help people, because the Washington dark side doesn't care if people collapse in the street and exit. We do. We're the ones that have to take care. So this week, it is get out into the community. Feel what it is for a person to take a dish from you with gratitude in their eyes. Feel what it is to say to someone as you hand them that plate of food, that bag of groceries. Compassion means I am you. And look at them with the eyes of St. Nicholas, with the eyes of Zadkiel, with the eyes that say, you matter. Okay? I will see you on Tuesday night for our free reading hour.